I'm feeling good. We'll see where I am after this weekend. I'm not going to be happy until I get the title, until I keep defending it, and nobody can beat me. That's when I'm happy, and that's when I'll be satisfied with fighting. Is when nobody can touch me and I'm the champ. Other than that, I feel good after these 2 wins. I'm moving up in the rankings, and all lightweights beware. Watch out.
How did you feel about your performance overall? Was there anything specific that you prepared ahead of time for this fight, and how did you feel about your execution?
Nothing specific, just to stay out of his strengths, move, don't get caught with his takedowns, stay away from his power punches, and, use my speed and movement to end the fight, which I did. So I'm really proud I executed my fight well. I did get hit a little bit too many times from him. I consider Gleison a slow lightweight, and I shouldn't have got hit that many times in the first round. So other than that, great performance, and I'm happy with the win.
People are always talking about Gleison Tibau's size and how big he is for a lightweight. Did you bring in any unusually large training partners to work with him for his fight?
No, not necessarily. I got plenty of heavy guys that are lightweights. Abel Trujillo, he's a lightweight of mine. Luis Buscape, he's another guy that is up and coming in World Series of Fighting. He's a real big, strong Brazilian with great jiu-jitsu. And all my other partners, George Santiago's heavy. I've been working with him. It's just good. So nothing changed in particular, just the usual training partners.
Rashad always has so many great things to say about you, and has for a long time said that people need to watch out for his son. What kind of influence has he been on you, and how has he helped you become a better fighter?
Well, my son, Rashad Evans, he's helped me out a lot, man. The last 3.5, 4 years, we've been really close, inside the practice room and outside, and I pick his brain any chance I can get to just, I try to mimic my UFC career around his. I still think he's one of the greatest in his division and in the UFC. He's a poster boy. He carries himself well inside and outside the cage, and whenever I can get with him and work is a blessing for me. And he stays on me constantly about what I need to do, and how I need to carry myself inside and out, and he's a good big brother to have.
Yeah. If there was a little while where the Blackzilians seemed to be slumping, then you had Kenny Monday in there, Henry comes in, all of a sudden things start turning around, Vitor's crushing it, everybody seems to be doing pretty well. What are you guys drinking down there? What's going on in the water? Yeah.
It's been the same thing, man. We're in our slump, but other than that, I think it was because we got so much attention when we first came on the scene. Everybody's like, oh my God, we got to see what they're doing. And then a great team starts losing, and not everybody wants to badmouth them and talk. But we didn't do anything different. I think the main thing that's been helping us is we haven't been getting a lot of attention. We've been able to work and, get back to the basics and do our thing and win fights. We have such a tight bond down in Florida. It's just incredible, Other than the MMA team, we're a family, and that's all that matters to us.
And how about the addition of Kenny Monday? How much has that helped your skill set come along?
It's helped us tremendous. To have somebody his caliber wrestling in that gym room is, crazy. Our wrestling practices are as intense as possible. Going into this fight, that was a huge thing. I've had off and on problems with my wrestling. Even though I came from a wrestling background, I kind of got away from it and moved into striking, and he's helped me revamp my wrestling as well as the whole team, and nobody's taking us down. We're getting knockouts and we're taking people down, and it's working out.
Is it hard not to let it get in your head when people do start bad-mouthing you? You guys lose a couple and everybody starts talking about it. Is it hard for you guys not to focus on it?
It is hard. Of course, you're always going to listen to, the critics and the people, bad-mouthing you. But at the same time, you just got to throw it out the window. And hard work, pays off. Results matter. That's all that matters. So anybody can talk all they want, but at the end of the day, we're winning fights and, we're moving up.
Like you said, he hit you a bit more than expected. Were you expecting him to try to take you to the ground during this fight?
I was expecting him to shoot as soon as the round started. I think he really had problems with finding me. He couldn't set up his shots. I was moving too much for him, and that was a huge part of our game plan to do. And I kind of froze him a little bit, and I got him confused, and it led to a knockout.
Where do you think you stand in the division, and who would you like to fight next?
I would like to see me right under the top 10, if not in the top 10. I want to fight anybody who's in front of me. From 1 through 15 or 1 through 20, wherever they stack me in this division, it doesn't matter to me. 1 through 50 in this division is good. Everybody's great in this division. Everybody can, fight for the title. They can be in the top 10. So whoever's in front of me, I want their spots, and I want the number 1 spot, and I'll fight them.
There's no one that you'd been watching lately that you think, hey, I'd like to test my skills against?
Anybody in the top 10. And like I said, anybody that can get me up there, I'm willing to fight him. Jim Miller's fighting, the Habib guy, anybody. If you're in the top 10, I want to fight you. If you're above me in the rankings, I want to fight you.
How is having someone like Ryan Loco with the Blackzilians making you guys look good all over social media?
Oh, Loco's a superstar. Come on, what are you talking about? You guys seen the pictures? He's incredible, man. I was just talking to him, not too long ago, man. He's awesome to have, not only as a guy to help us with social media and pictures, but a really good best friend, to sit there and listen to anything you got to talk about. And he's willing to help you, anywhere he needs to help. If it helps your career, he's there for you. And he's just a great guy to have around us in the gym. And he takes pictures and makes us look like superstars. So, you win. You win all around. Yeah.
You had a bit of a tough skate here, lost to Reza, but then you rebounded with a decision win. But how much better does it feel to actually score a knockout and finish?
It feels good, man. I've always, considered myself a power puncher, and then I kind of got away from it, and I wasn't getting my knockouts. I was forcing them, so I stopped forcing them, and I just started working my game plan, and they're all coming together. Those last 2 losses I had, I just I felt, unbeatable. I won 3 in a row. I felt like nobody could beat me. And I lost 2 in a row, and then, oh my God, I'm going to get cut. I need to get my shit back together. And I got 2 wins in a row, and, that will never happen again. I'm always going to stay humble, grounded, and, just working hard.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Guys. Appreciate it.